everybody.
Hello. Hello, and welcome to the 2020 Helen Hayes Awards virtual celebration. We're so appreciative that you're joining us tonight from wherever you are.
That's right. We are so appreciative that I changed my outfit yet again.
I can't keep up.
To the nominees who are here in the virtual room tonight, we have a community room that's filled with friends and family and colleagues and the greater theater community that wanted to be present and support you nominees at this time. So let's get a look at our friends and colleagues waving, and let's wave back. Hey, everybody.
Hello. Welcome.
Yes,
Thank you for
we are so
coming.
happy you're here.
Awesome.
So we all know that this is an unprecedented time, and it has us all just looking to connect in different ways. So I'm now honored to introduce to you our friend, the president and CEO of Theater Washington, Amy Austin, who'd like to share a greeting and a message to you, the community.
Hello, everyone. My name is Amy Austin, she, hers, and welcome to the Helen Hayes Awards. The awards are being presented virtually during a time when the theater community is suffering from the loss of performance in the theaters, loss of work for the independent theater makers and in institutions. We want to affirm the heightened need for equity, anti-racism, and anti-oppression in our theater institutions and for our Black, Indigenous, and people of color artists. We want to recognize the need for change and community change. The need for change is not new, but long overdue. And the way forward is often not one that requires more time or learning, but simply trusting that those who are most harmed by oppression and inequity know exactly what changes need to happen. The time is now to simply listen and support each other in making the very changes that too many have been asking for too long. While we take this time to celebrate the collective and collaborative work of the community, we want to thank foundations, individuals, and sponsors who support the Helen Hayes Awards. We're celebrating for the first time without someone who's very special, our longtime board chair, theater booster, and lover, Victor Shargai. We thank Craig Pascal, Victor's husband, and the family of Victor Shargai, Eric and Heidi Muskoff, Frida Evans, Sarah Zing Eisenberg, and Sandy Hoffman. We want to thank community sponsor, Andrew R. Ammerman, chairs, John and Meg Hauge, Monty Hoffman, the Share Fund, Vassar Broerman Group, Myrna Fawcett, Alan Savada and Will Stevenson, Michael Burke and Carl Smith, Scott Abelman and Debbie Schrager, and the host committee and board of directors of Theater Washington. Plus, we want to thank the Office of Cable Television, Film, Music, and Entertainment in the District of Columbia, led by director Angie Gates, and the District of Columbia Arts and Humanities Commission, led by Acting Executive Director Haran Sarika Baran. Thank you.
Thank you, Theater Washington, for all that you do for artists in the DMV. We would like to introduce our special guests here today, the nominees for Outstanding Original Play or Musical Adaptation. We will do a brief round of introduction, so please tell us your name, your pronouns, the name of the show and theater you are nominated for. As a way to celebrate first-time nominees, mention if this is your first nomination. If this is not your first time being nominated, say one word to describe how you're feeling tonight. And when you're done, I'll pass it along to the next nominee.
I'll demonstrate. I'll start. Make it easy.
Go ahead, you start. How about you start?
So, hey, everybody. My name is Elisa Curry. My pronouns are she, her, and hers. And I am a co-presenter tonight. And I am calling all the way from Richmond, Virginia. And I'll pass it on to my good friend, Deidre.
Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for nominating me. This is so awesome. My name is Deirdre LaWan Starnes. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I'm a co-presenter with my awesome friend Felicia Curry, and I'm calling in from the land of the tribal people Piscataway. And again, all of you, when you're done, me, Deirdre LaWan Starnes, not you, me, Deirdre LaWan Starnes, I will pass it along to the next nominee. So first, I will pass it along to Dane Figueroa and D.
Hi, everybody. I am Lady Dane Figueroa Aditi. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I am calling from what is known as DC, but we understand that it is the lands of the Piscataway peoples. I was nominated for Clytemnestra, an epic slam poem, which had its world premiere at Theater Alliance last year. Oh gosh, this is not my first nomination. So how am I feeling tonight? I still get nervous every time. So yeah, I think I did all the things, y'all. All right, let me go on.
So much. Thank you so much, Lady Dane. And for someone who is nervous, you look fierce. Only I can look so good when I'm nervous, okay? Now I'm going to pass it along to Patrick Flynn.
Hi, I'm Patrick Flynn, he, him, his. I'm nominated for my adaptation of The Velveteen Rabbit, which was commissioned and produced at Adventure Theater. And this is my first nomination.
Oh, congratulations,
Thank
Patrick. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to pass it along to Ellen McLaughlin.
Hi, I'm Ellen McLaughlin, she, her, hers. I'm here tonight in Nyack, New York, and I was nominated for my play, The Oresteia, that was done at the Shakespeare Theater under the amazing direction of Michael Kahn. And I think that, did I cover everything? This is my first nomination, and I'm very happy to be here in such fine company.
Congratulations and welcome. Thank you so much, Ellen. Now I'm going to pass it along to Matt Minicino.
Hello, can you hear me? I
Yes,
never know.
Yes,
I honestly just never know. Hi, Washington Theater community. My name is Matt Minicino. My pronouns are he, him, his. I am coming to you from the heart of Harlem, New York City. I was nominated for my adaptation of Moliere's The Misanthrope, produced by Avant Bard and directed by Megan Bem. And this is, in fact, my first nomination and also my first professional production in DC.
Wow.
That is wonderful. It is so wonderful. Thank you, Matt. And thank you for joining the family here in the DMV. Now I'm going to pass it along to my very, very dear friend, Mr. Tom Warburton.
Hello. I'm Mr. Warburton, him, his, and he, him, his, and I am an alien visiting from the world of animation. I helped write my best friend Mo Willems' an adaptation of his first picture book, Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus, with Debbie LaPuma as well. And this is my first time being nominated because I'm not a theater person, I'm an animation person. So this is really cool. And I want to pass it off to whoever's next.
Wait a minute.
Hold
on. Don't go off script. See, you non-theater people do not understand. We don't go off script. Don't do that. So now, everyone focus. Back to me, Deirdre LaWan Starnes. We'll pass it along to the next person. Actually, thank you so much, Tom. That was awesome. You're a great collaborator, so I love being in the room with you. And still, I, Deirdre LaWan Starnes, I'm going to pass it on to Mo Willems, who apparently is really good friends with that other guy who keeps trying to steal my moment.
Hi, my name is Mo Willems, he, him, his. I am coming to you from my studio in Massachusetts. This is not my first nomination, but it is my first nomination with two of my very best friends, Deborah Wicks-LaPuma and Tom Warburton. I am overjoyed to be in the room with all of you guys, overjoyed to be in the room with Felicia, one of the most talented actors I've worked with in stage or in animation for the 700 years that I've been doing some version of this. So it's a joy to be here, and I am not going to pass it on because I have limits. I know my
That's my job.
Right. Stay in your lane.
I'm
Stay
in
in
my
your
lane.
lane. Thank you so much, Mo. I am going to pass it along to, apparently there's this trio thing happening here tonight. This group of 3 people are made of the same cloth. Deborah Wicks-LaPuma.
Hi, everybody. I am Deborah Wicks-LaPuma, and my pronouns are she, her, hers, and I'm calling from still sunny California. And I was the composer on Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus, the musical at the Kennedy Center. And as the bus driver would say, I am feeling amazingly amazing right now.
Amazingly amazing.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Thank you
Amazingly
all
amazing night.
so much. Congratulations to all of you. We are so excited to be here in the room with you. We want to take a quick moment to acknowledge our other partner in these projects, our first chair Interpretive Productions, for providing our American Sign Language interpretation. Thank you so much. And to Creative Video of Washington for providing technical, audio, and visual coordination. Welcome to all, and thank you. So at this time, we would like to highlight each nominee for Outstanding Original Play or Musical Adaptation. In preparing for tonight's call, we were able to collect highlights from the biographies of our nominees or tributes from a colleague, mentor, or collaborator whom the nominee recommended spoke to their work on this year's project.
And that would be me.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel A. Drakes was the director for Theater Alliance's Clytemnestra, an epic slam, what is wrong with my mouth? An epic slam poem for which Dame Figueroa Editi is nominated this evening. They wrote, "To truth, your words are a balm in our times, your imagery a light on its path. Thank you for trusting in all of us to care for Clytemnestra and the gang. Congrats." Don't you cry. Don't dare cry. Don't mess up that makeup.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Lady Dane.
Jenna Duncan was the director for The Velveteen Rabbit at Adventure Theater MTC, for which Patrick Flynn was nominated tonight. Jenna wrote, "Patrick's adaptation of The Velveteen Rabbit was brilliant on multiple levels, but the one that I and so many audience members will always be most grateful for is that he took this story, which was already a magical story about friendship, love, and loss, and he added the thrilling world of adventure seeking, knowledge craving, creative, loyal, and incredibly strong women. The story may be timeless, but Patrick turned it into one that also needed to be told right now. And that is a treatment every adaptation should be lucky enough to receive, and every director should be lucky enough to witness. More importantly, the TYA canon is better for Patrick's writing. More personally, I am a better artist for Patrick's collaboration." Congratulations.
Congratulations, Patrick. Drew Lichtenberg, literary manager of Shakespeare Theater Company, was the dramaturg for the Oresteia, for which Ellen McLaughlin, who is so beautiful tonight, is nominated. They wrote, "When Michael Kahn commissioned a new version of the Oresteia for his final production at Shakespeare Theater, there was really only one choice: Ellen. Ellen is not only a legend of the theater as the actor who played the angel of history in the Broadway production of Angels in America, but her Greek plays are also modern classics, poetic revelations of the political insight and unforgettable female characters in the works of Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides. Having completed the Oresteia, She has now adapted every work of drama from the Athenian Golden Age, and her work reimagining this foundational dramatic myth of democracy, the legal system, and its human frailty was a constant inspiration, especially after she reworked the play to deal with the dawn of the age of Trump. Working alongside Ellen was a highlight for all involved, a fitting capstone to Michael's career, a brilliant encapsulation of Ellen's craft and skill, and a source of inspiration for STC's new artistic director, Simon Godwin, who arrived just in time to see it and mentioned it frequently as an example of excellence and innovation toward which our company should always aspire.
Quill Nubaker was the dramaturg on The Misanthrope at Avant-Garde, for which Matt Minicino is nominated. Quill wrote, "I met Matt on the same production that I met my wife, and it is perhaps overly symbolic, yet still true, that when the time came, we asked Matt to officiate our wedding. We did so because if anyone in our lives were able to pen the words to impossibly capture the majesty of that moment, it was Matt Minicino. Now, given this impossible task of writing a tribute to Matt in 30 seconds or less, I share this story in tribute to Matt's tender care, for it is the same tender care he brings to his art and his words daily. I will let those words speak for themselves, for they need no other voice. And I hope that through this recognition, it provides him the opportunity to be afforded the good fortune, and provides you all the opportunity in the future to have Matt's words in your lives as much as I have."
Mo Willems is a co-collaborator of Tom Warburton's on the Kennedy Center's Don't Let the Pigeons Drive the Bus, the musical. They wrote, codename Kids Next Door creator Mr. Warburton has the mind of a 9-year-old. And I mean that in the best way. He has been a collaborator, friend, and a thorn in my side for 30, count them, 30 years. Writing with him is a joy. Congrats on the nomination.
Megan Allrutz was the dramaturg on Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus, the musical, at the Kennedy Center, for which Mo Willems is nominated. Megan wrote, "Collaborating with Mo requires a willingness to dream big, sing loudly, and break the rules. He works super fast and super hard. His ideas are beautiful and wacky. He values long walks, a clear plan, and spaghetti on the wall. He believes the best idea wins no matter who it belongs to. He takes nothing for granted, and yet nothing is precious. Mo is serious about his audience, about making good art, and about having fun. It is no accident that his collaborators keep showing up for more." Congratulations, Mo.
Congratulations, Mo. David Kilpatrick is a colleague of Deborah Wicks-LaPuma's, who is nominated for tonight for her work on the Kennedy Center's Don't Let That Pigeon Drive the Bus, the musical. They wrote, "This pigeon wouldn't have flown without Debbie's tremendous music. She is such a talent, matched only by her off-the-charts kindness, joy, and sense of collaboration. Songs like Bus Driver, Let Me Drive the Bus, and Panic at the Bus Stop show her range and styles and had our sold-out family theater audiences bouncing in their seats. Through her exceptional work on shows like Pigeon around the country, Debbie has steadily become the face of musical theater for young audiences in the U.S., and the Theater for Young Audiences field couldn't have asked for a better ambassador. We are proud of you, Debbie."
Thank you, David.
Congratulations to all of the nominees. You all have displayed immense creativity and skill this year. And I know you are tired of waiting. I know you are ready to know. So are we. So it is time to reveal the recipient of the 2020 award. And the recipient, I'm opening the envelope and everything.
We actually have envelopes. We actually have
the recipient for Outstanding New Musical or Play Adaptation is Dane Figueroa Edidi. Poem Theater Alliance.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Lord. Oh, goddess. Oh, ancestors, y'all. Y'all, I didn't even prepare a speech this year, y'all. Listen, first I have to say, I need to thank my ancestors, for without them, I would not be here today. I must thank them for their persistence, for their strength, for the gifts that I have inherited through their DNA. I would like to thank the Orishas, the goddesses, the gods, and the indigenous spirits of this land who made space for me to be able to do this work here. I would like to thank my mother, who was a woman who understood she was raising a daughter who would be drastically different than her. I must thank my aunties who instilled in me my love of advocacy and art and academia. I must thank the team of collaborators who blessed Clytemnestra with their gifts. I must thank my incredible partner, who I will text when I'm off this and let him know that I won this award this year, who came with me, the previous years. And I want to thank Theater Washington for maybe not always getting it right, but for their deep commitment to trying. I must thank all of the incredible Black women in my life who have paved the way for me to be a Black woman in theater and in the arts. I must thank every trans person in my community who has created the foundation of liberation work upon which my work, I don't want to say rest, but it is a part of. I found out this week that even as we celebrate and we fight within theater, that 2 Black trans people have been murdered. I found out that there was a Black boy who had been murdered by the police. It is deeply important in these times that we live now in theater that we answer theater's highest call, which is not to simply make theater for the bourgeois, which is to not simply make theater for white people, which is to not simply make theater that centers the white gaze, but to truly answer theater's highest calling and make theater for change. Theater has a great responsibility and capacity to change lives, to liberate, to invigorate, and to activate the imagination. And so it is not enough for us in these virtual spaces or when we are able to go back into the actual theater itself to simply rest on our laurels and think that we have done enough. It is deeply important for us to continue in our personal lives and in our artistic lives to be committed to dismantling white supremacy, patriarchy, transphobia, homophobia, anti-Blackness, capitalism, classism, and any other ism that has led to the harm and the violence that deeply impacts every theater creative. I call to action now every theater out there who will hear this speech to not simply get to work to try to open their doors, but to truly create institutions of change that are at the forefront of what a world free of oppression can be. Let it start in your personal life and let it start in your institution today and now. Thank you all so much to my theater family who continues to show up for me in ways that are deeply transformative. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Congratulations, Dane.
Congratulations.
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 Congratulations to all of the nominees.
And yes, congratulations to each and every last one of you for all of the work that you've done in theater and DC. Thank you for being a part of the Washington, DC theater, which I think personally is the best theater region in the whole, not the whole entire country, but the whole entire world. So please make sure that you continue to be a part of our family. I don't know what the three of you all, you three, you need to come on.
Yeah, they're part of our family.
Yeah, you need to stay over here.
Thank you, Felicia.
Stay over here with us. Stay over here with us. Thank you again for being with us this year. Thank you to everyone for joining us virtually this year to celebrate our wonderful artists and nominees in the original play for musical adaptation. It has been our extreme pleasure to be with you in this virtual space.
Thank you all. And we hope you have a
Thank you.
Good night.
And don't forget, everybody, mark your calendars. September 25th at 7 p.m., the premiere of the Culmination video. This is just one set of awards given out. We have lots more happening. On September 25th, there is a Culmination video for the 2020 Helen Hayes Awards celebration. Please show up 7 p.m., September 25th. We hope to see you there. Bye.
Thank you, Deirdre. Thank you, Felicia.
Everybody.
You guys are delightful.